My name is Amy Hinchman from the nursing department. It's great to see you all here. I'm going to try to go through my presentation as quick as possible so that we can get to questions at the end. So I'm going to share my screen really quick right now. And then we're going to start off with a video about the nursing program, okay?
Palomar College nursing program is very challenging, but it's a great program.
I chose the nursing program because it's a strong program that a lot of people locally know.
So in our sim lab, what's really fun and exciting is that we have case scenarios that simulate real life experiences. So there's quite a vast array of healthcare conditions and medical conditions that the students will navigate through.
I've learned so much in such a short amount of time. The way I think is being transformed into a whole different method, and I'm very satisfied with the program.
Okay. I'll stop sharing so I can get my PowerPoint open. So, all the students that you saw in that video have actually graduated now. So they were all talking about how difficult the nursing program is, but they made it through. So it is very difficult, but very rewarding at the same time. So let me start this PowerPoint. All right, can everyone see this okay? Okay.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. So basically we're just going to be talking about the nursing program at Palomar. There's a few things that make you eligible to apply to the program before you can apply. So you have to do some prerequisites first. So the main prerequisites are the science coursework, which is anatomy, physiology, and microbiology. At Palomar, that's biology 210, 211, and 212. So these are going to be very important classes. They are weighted on our admission criteria pretty high. So you want to do well in these classes. You have to have at least a 2.5 GPA for eligibility in these ones. And you have to have, so right now during COVID, we're saying that the online lab science coursework is not super regulated right now just because everything is online due to COVID. So if you are affected by COVID and you have to take an online class for the sciences, but it's normally supposed to be online, we'll accept that, it's fine. And then you also want the sciences to be at least 4 semester units or greater. The second thing that makes you eligible to apply to the nursing program is the TEAS exam. So this is just an entrance exam. It's kind of like the SAT, but for nursing. I don't think it's as super difficult as SAT, but you still do want to do really well on this exam. You have to get at least a 62% or higher in order to apply to our program. And once you pass with a 62% or higher, we only allow a retake after 2 years. So this exam, we recommend taking it once you've completed your prerequisites because the prerequisite courses are going to assist you on this exam. And there's also a lot of online study materials and things that you can do in order to study that we definitely recommend doing in order to prepare for this exam. And then the last thing that makes you eligible to apply are the fixed set general education courses. So these are just going to be some gen ed courses that you need to take as prerequisites in order to apply. So you'd be taking these around the same time you're taking the sciences. And the classes that we require are English, speech, math, psychology, sociology, and humanities. For math, you have to have intermediate algebra or higher. If you're a student that knows you're going on to a BSN program after our RN program, you most likely will want to take statistics as your math course because most BSN programs require statistics. Also, we do not require chemistry as a prerequisite to our program, but again, most BSN programs will require that one. So those are a couple things you want to think about if you know you're going into a BSN program. So as I kind of said a little bit earlier, we admit on a multi-criteria admission. And so basically this is a tool that we use to review all applicants that apply to the program. It's a screening tool, and the higher your overall points are, the more likely you are to be admitted to the program. So you want to score as high as you can, because again, the higher score, the more likely you are to get it. So again, we give points based on the required items, which are the science coursework, the fixed set general education coursework, and your TEAS exam. And then we also award points for non-required items like US degrees, allied health certifications, any work or volunteer experience, whether or not you've been in the military, life experience, and if you know a second language. None of those things are required, but they will help your overall score in order to bump up a little bit and get a better overall score in order to get into the program. Oh, okay. Well, I cut my PowerPoint down a lot because I knew I didn't have a lot of time. But it looks like I still have a couple minutes, right, Stacy?
About 1 minute, Amy.
1 minute? Okay.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Okay, so let me just say really quick. So this is all of our information. We are not doing phone calls right now because we're working from home. If you have any questions, please email us at nursing@palomar.edu. It's listed right there. That we answer pretty regularly, and will most likely get you the quickest answer. And I guess that's all I have for right now. So let me stop sharing.
Thank you, Amy. And students will have time at the very end for questions. So I'm going to go ahead and have Michelle talk about the dental program now.
Hello, everyone. My name is Michelle Tucker. I'm going to share my screen and get us started. Okay, so the RDA program at Palomar College. My slideshow seems to be a little off. But anyways, this is a quick picture. Why would you choose Palomar College? We have a very affordable program. It's approximately $4,500 when compared to outside programs, for-profits, privates that are $10,000 to $20,000. And financial aid is available. The dental assisting program at Palomar College is accredited, where your credits will count towards certificates, degrees, and transfer credits. We are accredited by the Commission on Dental Accreditation of the American Dental Association, the Dental Board of California, and the Dental Assisting National Board. In addition, Palomar College is accredited, so you can earn certificates and degrees. And because we're accredited both state and nationally, you can take your education with you. If you are not going to stay in Southern California your whole life, or in California in general, in our program, you're going to have training that meets the requirements for the state and the national boards. In as little as 3 semesters, you can earn a certificate in dental assisting and be eligible to take both the state and national exams. If you'd like an associate's degree, you would do all of that plus the general education requirements, which is usually another 2 to 3 semesters depending on how fast you complete them. Everybody in our program will do a lot of hands-on training, a lot of hands-on experience in classes, and in the second semester, each of our students will do over 300 hours of interning in local offices and clinics. Based on that, you're going to practice your skills, and many of our students and graduates will get employment opportunities, letters of recommendation, and employment offers. Based on that, our program does require that you're 18 years or more, that you're a high school graduate or have a GED, that you complete 2 program prerequisite courses, DA 50 and DA 57 with a C or better. To graduate our program, you have to take 1 additional general education course, which is English 100. We recommend you do that before starting the program since our program is full-time. You have to attend an orientation before applying for the program, and your overall GPA needs to be a 2.5 or above. We accept applications each spring. Our website is palomar.edu/dental. And then I was trying to post here some things that dental assistants do. Coronal polishing, sealants, x-rays, taking impressions, sterilization, working at the front, working in the back, working alongside the dentist and the hygienist, working independently, and then also working with the other dental staff. The RDA is the main contact with the patient. And one thing to keep in mind is if dental assisting may be a good choice for you if you have strong communication skills, you enjoy working with your hands as well as your mind, and you want a career with responsibility. According to the California Employment Development Department, RDA jobs are in demand, and the growth of jobs is 16.5%, or over 8,000 jobs between 2016 and 2026. So we're right in the middle of that growth, and that is definitely true in Southern California. And as of February 21st, the average annual pay for an RDA in California is almost $43,000 a year, which is almost $21 an hour. And that's equivalent to $827 a week, or $3,583 a month. And that's according to ZipRecruiter. So this is just giving you a very quick overview. Please feel free to email questions to dentalassist@palomar.edu. Same with me, I'm working from home, so this is the best way to get a hold. And then of course you can look up more information at palomar.edu/dental. And I apologize that my slideshow was shifted, but you got all the main information. So thanks.
Thank you very much, ladies. We appreciate you sharing your time with us. We know that this is a very busy time of year, and our students benefit for you sharing your experience with us. Do you students have any questions for either Amy or Michelle? Go ahead and unmute yourself and ask. Go ahead, Maria.
Yes, right now with the COVID, how are you guys for both, for dental and nursing, hands-on with the whole COVID right now?
Okay.
And doing the whole online?
I can answer first. The dental assisting students are still coming to campus doing the labs in person. Most of the beginning labs are with materials and mannequins. Also, dental students wear the dental careers wear the most PPE. It's like almost to the level of surgeons in general. That's something a lot of people don't know about the dental field. So all of our labs and clinicals are in person. We are just doing social distancing, so we're having less students in the room at a time. And our students are still interning in the spring in dental offices. There's less offices. Right now, our current students are doing it, yes. So our lectures are all online because of COVID, but our hands-on is not been cut from the program. We've just reduced the number of students to make sure for safety.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Amy?
That's pretty much the same thing that we're doing. We do still have in-person labs and clinicals, but just socially distanced. Most of our students actually have either started their vaccination series or are done with it because they are helping out at vaccination locations. And so that allowed them to get the vaccination in order to help at those stations. So that was a lucky thing for our students, but we do still need to be careful with social distancing during our labs and during our clinicals.
How many hours is it of labs?
Of lab, so when we are talking labs, we're talking we combine our lab and our clinicals. It's not exactly the same, it's separate on the schedule, but per our accreditation body, they kind of combine the hours, and those can be anywhere from like, they're usually around 200 to 200, I'd say between 200 and 300 hours, depending on the class that you're in for lab and clinical for each semester.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Does anybody else have a question they'd like to ask of the ladies? Yes, Carol, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Good evening, ladies. And good evening, Maria. She's my classmate.
Oh, Carol, your internet.
In 2000, I already had taken the intermediate algebra. Yes, I know. Can you hear me now?
Yes, you might want to turn
Okay. Okay. As I was saying, I have my bachelor's degree. I got it. I obtained it in 2018, May. I already took the intermediate algebra. I already took the statistics back, 2000, I want to say 14. I took my statistics at Maricosta. I'm down south from you guys. I'm here in Claremont, Kearney Mesa. And I'm willing to come up to possibly, even though I'm studying phlebotomy at adult school.
Sure that the chat is gonna
Carol,
up as shared.
Carol, your internet is kind of intermittent, so you might want to put your question in the chat, and then they can answer it easier. Okay, and we'll wait for Carol to put her question there. If anybody else has a question they want to put in the chat or their internet, oh yes, Ulysses, go ahead.
Well, I'm currently working on obtaining my GED. So I was wondering if there are any classes I can take here that can help me prepare for either taking the nursing or dental courses. Like, are there classes available that I can take there?
Do you want me to stop sharing?
You're going for I'm sorry, I missed what you said that you were going for right now.
I'm currently in the process of obtaining my GED, but I have a completion from high school. So I was wondering if there are classes I could take to help me prepare for the nursing or the dental programs if I wish to attend the classes here.
Yeah, so both of our programs require some prerequisites. So as far as for nursing, if you go to the nursing website, you'll find a list of all of the prerequisites that I just talked about, and you can see which ones that you can take in order to apply for the program that need to be done before you apply. So I think the one we have in common is English 100, right, Michelle? Yeah. So English 100 is a prerequisite for both nursing and dental. And then nursing has quite a few more prerequisites than dental does. So you'll definitely want to check those out on our website.
Great.
That's okay. What do you see?
And I just typed it in here into the chat. It's DA50, DA57, and English 100. Those are the courses that are required to be taken before you can apply for our program. And you don't need to have the GED to take those. Yeah, you'll need it when you apply for the program. So if you're still working on everything, you can also take DA50, for example.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, Maria?
The blue part that's underlined. Okay, click on that.
So the DA50 and the DAS7, the English, is it like English 1, English 2, English 3, or what kind of English?
English 100. If you are an ESL student, it would be ESL 106 or ESL 110. Those are the classes at Palomar. There may be equivalent English courses at other places, but I don't know what they're called.
Okay.
Okay, guys, our time is up with Michelle and with Amy, and so we want to thank them for their time. And I have put in the chat the links to the other sessions, so you can go ahead and click. You can click directly on those and jump over to the next session that you would like to attend. Appreciate the work that you've done, ladies, and we'll be in touch. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. And Carol, yes.